Hi there everyone, Dr. Beth Westy here, and this is my stress fasting menopause video. Sometimes I have a hard time knowing what to name the videos, and I feel like I should come up with fancier names for them, but then I would spend all my time thinking up names and everything else, and that's, I don't know, yeah. But this tells you what it's about. I did a video yesterday on intermittent fasting and menopause and some specifics for that for women who want to try intermittent fasting or want to jump into that. I do have a menopause group that I'm focused on that is starting soon. So if you want more info on that, you can click the link. But it is really focused on nutrition for women who are in perimenopause or menopause and struggling to get the results that they want. There is zero information for women who are in menopause out there. It's general. It's general. It's like, oh, eat healthy. Oh, eat a healthy diet. Eat some salmon. Eat some avocados. Duh. Most women are already trying to be healthy. They're already doing these things. They're like, so I'm doing all this stuff. What the heck is going on? And how do I get these better results? Right? So that's why I have this whole challenge group designed for women who are in menopause so you can get a better result. So, one of the things I talked about fasting for menopause yesterday, I talked about just how that would go, how to get your meal plans in. I've talked about carb cycling and everything else, so check out those videos. But one thing I really want to focus on and stress here, just see what I did there. It's funny. Okay. The extent of my jokes right there. All right, now that we got that over with, is that women who are in menopause, you have a different hormone level in your body. And your body reacts differently to stress. So it's not as quick on the uptake. It is not as quick on the turnaround. So results take a lot longer to show when you're trying something new or doing something new. That doesn't even include if you're under some stress, right? And most women have some type of stress in your life. And some stress is normal, yes. But if you have a higher than normal stress amount and you're really trying to, change your nutrition or get healthy or drop some of that extra fat tissue that you've been holding on to, it's going to be that much tougher to get a result. So a few things to really focus on is understanding kind of the stress aspect and the effect on your hormones. When your stress is increased, it will decrease your metabolism naturally. Sorry, that is really messy. You can't read that. Can you read this anyway? Oh, it's kind of metabolism. It decreases your metabolism anyway. So that's not helpful in general. Then the other thing, women will say, oh, I'm going to do this intermittent fasting thing. But if you're not doing it correctly, you're actually going to stress your body out more. So I talked about doing kind of a gentle intermittent fasting schedule in the other video. One thing, though, that I really want to focus on right now is that if you're exercising at the same time, your body can also see that as an added stressor. Women's bodies are really, really finely tuned to hormone changes and different changes in energy. So I don't want to talk about food and calories in and out and all that stuff, right? But essentially that's what it is. It's energy in and energy out. And there's this fine balance that your body has to maintain all the time in order to move forward in your health and fitness goals. But if you are, working out too hard, or you're trying to do fasting and you're working out really hard, your body's going to see that as more of a stressor and back it up and slow down the metabolism even more. So essentially, you don't want to stress your body out too much. So it's finding the right fasting schedule for you around when you're working out. So say you're working out in the morning. Make sure you refuel your body after that workout. You can fast at night or in the morning before your workout, however that works for you. But after that workout, you need to refuel. Really give your body the right nutrients that it needs. And then have a time period where you're fueling your body. Feeding it nutrients so it says, okay, yep, I've got this energy coming in. I know I'm going to be working with the metabolism, etc., that type of a thing. If you do your workouts at night, I should put that there, after. If you're doing your workouts at night, that's totally fine. You can fast before, but again, you're not going to want to go to, and this is like a tougher workout, right? Like you're going to do interval training, you're going to do some type of weightlifting, you're going for a run, like a more significant run, right? It's not just like, oh, I'm going to jog for a mile, take it easy type of thing. You're like, I'm going to run 5 miles or more. That's going to take a longer time to work out. You're working out for 30, 45 minutes, an hour, something like that, and you're pushing it. This is what I'm talking about with workouts. You want to have some type of food, basically break your fast a little bit before you work out, just to make sure your body doesn't go into excess stress mode. And then again, refuel after. So you want some type of carb, at least before, and then really refuel after. The tough thing with working out at night with this is that you really need to make sure you're getting your nutrients in, or you're doing just a 1-day fast, right? Then you're breaking your fast here, and then the next day you're going to refuel and eat normal the whole day. So that would be if you're doing just that, like a 24-hour fast, that you could do that. But this is where I've noticed a lot of women who are in menopause, perimenopause, and they're trying some intermittent fasting, and they're like, oh, I'm struggling, or I feel weird, or I'm hungry, or I'm not quite seeing the right thing. And it's this little tweak of, yeah, your body's still seeing that as an extra stressor. It's like sort of doing the opposite of what you want it to do. And this is because of the way your body reacts to stress, and where stress binds in cells and everything, and the result that it has from that. I won't get into it, but so you really have to be careful. Women's bodies are designed very, very differently than men's. So most of the studies and research and everything else that you're going to see out there on intermittent fasting is done for men. So they're showing all these fantastic results of, oh, look, men can do this, and da-da-da, here's this great result, super. But for women, especially when your body's under stress, your body's very finely tuned to these things, and it will just shut it down, because our bodies are really are designed to function differently. So with that in mind, it's these little things. Okay, if you're going to go through and do a fast, like I talked about in the other video, make sure you're refueling really well after, so your body doesn't shut down. And then if you're doing that PM workout, get a little bit of carb before, so you have some glycogen stores to burn through. And then again, refuel after, and then make sure you're eating really, really well the next day. Lots of nutrients that next day to really bump up your metabolism. So that's really the benefit of doing that. That's what I got for you guys today. Let me know if you have questions. You can always comment on the video. You can message me if you're not comfortable, commenting. I'm more than happy to kind of give you any little tips and tricks I can to help you guide through your health results. Every body is a little bit different. You've been through different things than somebody else has. And one of the things that women get so frustrated with, and I talk to women every day about this, is that they're like, oh, I'm trying to do these things, or my neighbor's doing this, or my friend has been doing this thing, and she's been getting great results, and it just has not been like that for me. And I'm like, well, you've had more kids, you've had more hormonal issues, you have a different amount of stress, right? Or all these things are affecting you differently. She may have had only one kid, recovered from it really well, and so it's just not affecting her the same way, or these things that she's doing can impact her body and her hormones that much faster. So it's more about understanding your process and where you want to go, and using these tools in the right way to get there. So again, if you have questions, don't hesitate. Otherwise, I am going to talk more about nutrients, fasting, putting this all together, and really some other special tips and tricks for women in menopause coming up the rest of the week. So stay tuned for that. And if you found this helpful, please share it, because so many women get frustrated with this, and it's my mission to just reach as many women as possible to educate them on health for women. All right, I'll see you guys later.